And of course, Thanksgiving is less than 24 hours away, but a local theater group is currently preparing for Christmas production. The Little Theater of Winston-Salem is presenting A Christmas Carol December 7th through the 17th. This is their second year presenting the play, and it is expected to sell out again.
Really gets you in the holiday spirit. To share more now, we have Robert Bullington and Janice Levitt joining us live. Robert plays the role of Ebenezer Scrooge, and Janice plays the ghost of Christmas Present. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having us.
Janice, what can local audiences look forward to from the performance?
Well, this is a traditional retelling of the Christmas Carol story. My husband actually wrote the script. The Little Theater came to him a couple of years ago and said that we'd like to have our own version of this, and so he worked on the, he wrote the script for them, and they went, he went to them and talked to them and got exactly what they wanted, and here it is. So, we open with you immediately are put in London in a street with vendors calling out and people walking by in costume, and you're just immediately put into that Dickensian time frame.
Very cool. Robert, tell us, how does it feel to reprise the role of Ebenezer Scrooge? This is your second time, we understand.
It is. I did it last year, and it's essentially the same production. We're on the same set that we used last year. I'm sure that it's going to be touched up and repaired, but it's been reassembled. But other than Janice and I and just a handful of the other actors are back. So the experience is doing the same play, but with different people. And when you change actors, when you have a new actor in a part, that changes the whole dynamic of the scene. So we have a lot of new folks in the show. So even if you saw it last year, come see it again this year, and it'll be a whole new ball of wax.
And Janice, how are you approaching your character this year compared to last?
Well, it's a really interesting thing. I think some actors remember every line they've ever said. As soon as I'm done with the play, can't remember anything any of my lines. So before we started, I was like, I don't know. I don't think I know any of these words. And once we got into it, I was like, oh yeah, it was a little bit easier to learn the second time. I don't know if Rob's thinking that too, but
I'll let you know when I learn it.
Yeah. You're doing great. You stop that. I think because I'm more familiar with it this year, and Rob is too, we're playing with it a little bit more. I think, last year it was like, okay, stand here, do this, and this year it's like, okay, let's see what if I do this, and what if I, come up and scare you, or what if I laugh with you, and I think that I think that's been really fun to explore all that kind of thing. Also, one of the actors, we have 9 returning actors. And some of them are returning to the same roles, and some of them are are playing different roles. And one of the Cratchit boys last year is this year the Ghost of Christmas Past, and he and I have also done other shows together. And I consider this teenage boy my friend, and I'm enjoying watching him, play with the role that he now has that he saw somebody else do last year. So
I love what he's doing with it too.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, that's awesome. So why do you think this production is so popular? I mean, Robert, you mentioned even if you've seen it last year, come on out, see it again. It seems like families can enjoy this time and time again each holiday season.
I mean, it's a classic. It's a classic story. I think this particular script of Charlie's and this production is really accessible, and by that I mean it's really easy to watch. The story is told really clearly. The pace, I think, is just kind of perfect for the show. It's all done on one set with very minimal changes and just little bits of furniture and things in and out to suggest the different locations. So the production isn't at all bogged down by long scene changes or lots of technology. The magic is created by the actors and your imagination in the audience. And I think that I think audiences, as much as we love spectacle, I think audiences like to be challenged too, to have to be part of the whole creative process of making a play.
Well, we sure appreciate your time this morning. Good luck on stage. Folks at home, you have about a couple of weeks to wait to see A Christmas Carol. It hits the stage Thursday, December 7th. All performances will be held at the Reynolds Place Theater on North Spruce Street in Winston-Salem. Those productions will run until December 17th. For a full list of performances and showtimes, just visit ltofws.org.